some jokes for Joan Rivers, and it's sad that she's dead, right?
Yeah.
And when she died, I said, hey, I signed a 6-page contract saying that I'll never speak those jokes in public again. But now she's dead. And my friend said, but her lawyer isn't. This show is so late. I call this the past my bedtime theater. I'm getting older. I'm a retired school teacher. Do you know me? I'm not the love child of Barbra Streisand and Barry Manilow. I can't be. I'm a retired school teacher, and I'm almost their age. But I taught in a really tough New York City school. I'm so glad to be out of there. You know, you walk in the building and you see the school colors, black and blue. And like when we were young, we used to carve our sweetheart's name in the desk. These kids carved their sweetheart's name in their sweetheart. And like Mayor Bloomberg always said, everything is a teachable moment. So I'm short, I'm breaking up a fight, and this kid goes, he choked me terrible! I said, stop. You're using your adverbs incorrectly. He choked you terribly. And they never gave us money for supplies. I was teaching measurement, so I had to go home, bring in my bathroom scale, my Weight Watcher scale, and my cocaine scale. I'm only kidding. I never went to Weight Watchers. They have that little tray for the banana split on top. It's really nice. But the second grade girls in my school had a gang, and the initiation was to take the milk containers off of my second grade girls' lunch trays. So I named them the half pints. And I named the gang the half pints. I shouldn't get surreal about my school. But the leader of their gang was called the Dairy Queen. And later on Facebook, she's grown up and she's complaining about Mr. Softy, her husband. But they have something new in teaching that I'm so glad I'm done with teaching. It's called a participation trophy. Have you heard of these? Like, all the kids have to do is show up and they get a reward. Which reminds me of my honeymoon. It would have been really good to have it then. In fact, for both of my honeymoons, I was married twice because they participated, but very little was accomplished. And now I'm single, and I was going out with this guy from Brooklyn. He was from Bragg Street, and he had very little to brag about. Because his singles ad said, loves long hikes. Then why are we in the lobby pressing floor 1 and going up the elevator to your apartment if you love long hikes? You can't walk up one flight. He should have been from around the corner on Knapp Street. That would have been a better place for him. And then his singles ad said, loves romantic horse and buggy rides. Hello, you're from Sheepshead Bay. You're not Amish. But I'm wondering, why did he show me his singles ads? I met him on a blind date. He shouldn't have even shown them to me. But I said I was married twice. I was married to a Jewish guy first and then a Chinese guy. So sometimes Thanksgiving and Hanukkah end up on the same night. And it's times like that I wish I was still married, because then my mother-in-law would only have to eat dinner over once. The Chinese guy and I had 3 New Years. That was really good. First we had the American New Year, and you have the fireworks. Then you have Chinese New Year, fireworks. But for the Jewish New Year, there are no fireworks. Unless you eat my Aunt Esther's gefilte fish with some horseradish, then you have fireworks. People ask me, what's the difference between being married to a Chinese guy and a Jewish guy? I said, there's no difference. They're both cheap and drive terribly. But I was saying I'm getting older, and I have some things you can imagine when you get older. There are some changes. I'll have to break it down to you young ladies. Like, I have varicose veins. It's the Google roadmap to adventure. And you girls have the Brazilian and all that. I don't even know what that is, because I got the Silver Lake going on. This road takes you to to the Sterling Forest. And this movie we're about to adventure takes it to the Dead Sea. And I'll be very intimate, even though I know you're a stranger to me, but I'm going to open up and tell you something very personal about myself. I'm losing my hair, but I know where it's going. It's going to my knuckles. Next to the macrame ring I'm baking out of this, because you go through the change, you never know what happens. You don't have to shave under your arms, but you get hair in crazy places. And you young ladies, you go, I can't wait for the change, then I won't have the PMS, don't you say that? So then the change comes, and you wait. What happens? You get the mood swings, the hot flashes. You know what I say? Menstruation, menopause, those were the good old days. Yeah, like every day you see something new. I see exclamation points, I see pound signs, exclamation points, parentheses. When you have pound signs, parentheses, exclamation points on your face, all you can do is lay down, let someone send a text message on you. So thank you very much.
One more time for Elaine Witt, everybody.